Hey there, rock fans. I think it's time for another rock slabbing video. We're gonna try this rock, which my wife Kendra found out in West Texas. It's another one of these purple, jaspery, agate type rocks. Now, the other ones that I've slabbed have been very fractured and have just crumbled. Will this one do that? It looks to me like it's also pretty fractured. You can see fractures throughout. It's a larger one though, so I'm hoping that I can still get some decent sized slabs off of this that will be useful in the shop. You know, to make cabochons. But again, I can see plenty of fractures in this, so I have my doubts. Will this give us any decent sized slabs to work with, or will it just be a bunch of broken pieces? We're about to find out, because what I'm gonna do is get this in the shop. I'll get it on the slab saw. I'll make a few slabs, and then I'll bring them back in here and I'll show you what they look like. Drats, it's happened again. As you can see, our purplish agate from West Texas has been slabbed and it was fractured. So we have some small pieces to contend with. However, it's not as bad as the other ones. As you'll see, a couple of these slabs actually stayed together. Let's take a look at these, because this is actually quite a beautiful rock. Here's one of the little end cuts. Oh yes, look at all the beautiful banding in this. Very pretty stuff. There's another little chunk of something here. Oh gosh, this is part of that rhyolite that was on there. Another little piece. Enough of those little pieces. Let's see about these slabs that did stay together somewhat. I did make them thicker on purpose, hopefully to give them a better chance to stay together. And I think it worked. Because check this out. What a beautiful rock. Yes, I see there's still some fractures in it, but the colors and the banding? Give me a break. This is good looking. Oh sure, look at that. Wow, pretty stuff. I don't even know how to describe that pattern in there. It's interesting. Look at all the detail around that. Wow. And this is a little messy over here. Let's move on. Look at this big old chunk. Once again, another thicker slab, but it stayed together. So you can make a cab from here. Oh sure, from over here somewhere. Lots of material to work with on this thing. Nice little banded area there, right? And the colors. Did I mention the colors? Wow. There's our purple showing up. Pretty cool. Okay, here's one that did break, but still. There's that chunk of rhyolite you see that came out earlier. Yes, as you can see, there are still some significant fractures in this. But as you can also see, there's plenty of room right in there to make a beautiful cabochon. You got all those little tiny bubbles in there and the colors. Okay. Here's the other piece of that one, I think. I don't know where that came from. It's a puzzle, and I do not feel like putting it back together. Ooh, look at that up there. Wow. All right, one more time. The colors, look at the colors. I promise I will not mention the colors anymore. Okay, another broken piece here. Check out the patterns. I can mention the patterns, right? The patterns are awesome in this thing. You've got a little bit of everything, it seems. You got banding. You've got what I think would be called maybe a mossiness. You've got a milkiness. Oh, yeah. And this piece here. Cool stuff. And this is what we have left. Yeah, look at that big old, look at that. Whew, ugly stuff. But better than the earlier ones we slabbed. If you get a chance, check my other slabbing videos and you'll see what I mean. I think this is the third one I've done. The first two literally just broke into a bunch of pieces about this size or smaller. This one, however, is intact enough to be useful in the shop. I like how it's 2 agates in one. You've got this side over here with your banding and your lighter pastel colors, some bubbles in there and other things. Then this is more of a Jasper over here with this beautiful purple and I guess blue and purple. Oh, I wasn't supposed to mention colors again. Well, anyway, then you have something over here that's given, I don't know what you'd say about that. So let's grade this one. All right, it's stayed together enough where we can give it, I think, a decent grade. As I recall, the earlier ones I ended up giving very low grades because they were just so fractured. This one's, well, fractured, but still worthy of a decent grade. So on balance, considering all those things that I can't mention and the patterns and all that, I'm gonna have to give this one just a solid B. A big thanks to all of you out there who watch my videos. I appreciate it. I sure enjoy cutting these rocks for you, slabbing these West Texas rocks that my wife and I found out there near Alpine. Sure, this one has lots of fractures. There's no denying that, but look at all of those. Well, the C word. Amazing. Oh, by the way, that's colors. I think this is beautiful. And even with the fractures, it's still a stunningly beautiful rock. And I hope you agree. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure and check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.